Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the cabinet, arcade cabinet rebuild, repair, whatever you want to call it. In part 1, I showed you guys a video close-up of this arcade unit here that was given to me last year. And there's been a few updates since April when I made that video. I have since acquired a brand new JAMA harness. I also purchased one of these converter boards so I can use an LCD screen instead of the CRT. I don't really want to use CRT since it's not an official cabinet from an actual manufacturer like Midway. There's no point in preserving everything, in my opinion anyways. Plus I want something that uses less power. So I got one of those. I also got one of these for the Konami boards. And I got one of these for the two Nintendo boards. The two Nintendo boards were Donkey Kong Jr. and Pengo. So I hooked up the harness and the converter board. And let's start with Gyros, shall we? Let's take a look at the Gyros board and then I'll run the video for it. Alright, so there's one of the two Gyrosports. Not too bad, pretty dusty, you know, what you'd typically find. But this one here, I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor if it's being recorded by OBS. But it looks like, yeah, that burnt mark scared me. I didn't think this board was going to start up. However, I connected both of them. And to my surprise, yeah, it's working. Bunch of stuff on the screen there, so obviously I don't know what would be causing that. If anyone happens to know, I'm guessing one of the chips. I'm guessing one of the chips is damaged. So that's Gyros. Now, let's see. Oh, Amigo. So there's the board. It's got dip switches and stuff. This is the best working board out of all of them, which surprised me. I thought Donkey Kong Jr. would be. And here's how it plays. As you can see, there's something across here that's hiding characters. But you can see this is, I mean, other than that hidden bar across the top, it's playing quite well. See, right along here, yeah. See? That is weird. Does anyone know what causes that? Or, like, I don't even know what search term to use for that to even research it. Yeah, so that's the Amigo. Century Time Pilot. I think this was just a black screen. Yeah, that's all I get for what is possibly Century Time Pilot. Don't know for sure. I mean, my research could be wrong for this board. But So I'm not sure what's going on there. Let's see, next one. Donkey Kong Jr. Okay, so let's take a look at the board. Overall, I thought this board looked the best. There's the other one. I mean, seriously, out of all the boards, Donkey Kong Jr. looked like it was in the best of shape. But yet, here is Donkey Kong Jr. So you can see we got some vertical holes happening, but watch this. See, all these black, and they go straight across. Again, what search term do you use to search for such a thing? So yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, it's not as good as I thought it would play, given the condition of the board. Let's see, Frogger. Okay, so that's the Frogger board. As you can see, it's not in the best of shape. So for Frogger, I get this on the screen. Yikes. Yep, that's what I get. Again, what search term do I use for that? It's like all the different symbols on the board are just, they are in the game, are appearing. Let's see, Pengo. Pengo's interesting. I don't have a video of it because nothing appeared on the screen. But what was happening, this red LED power light here, again, if you can see my cursor, I don't know if OBS is recording it. That power light and the one on the CGA to VGA board, they would come on and then immediately go off. So I'm thinking that there's probably a short somewhere on this board that's causing the power to go out. That's my guess anyways. I don't know what would be the common component on here to short it out. I'm thinking it might have something to do with this guy though. Because I don't know, does that look like soot from a burn? Looks like it to me. So I'm thinking it might be this guy. I don't know if there's anyone in the Toronto area that fixes these type of boards. I don't know if I've got the right tools to do it myself. But yeah, so that's the update so far. Oh, for the control panel, let's see, where is that video? Oh crap, where'd the video go? Oh well, anyway, the control panel, the buttons are exactly the same on either side of the joystick. One for a right-hander, one for a left-hand gamer. So what I'm going to do is remove the fire button, like when I rewire it with the new harness. I'll only hook up the right power button, or fire button I mean, and the left hand player button, and leave the other two buttons disconnected, because I'll probably be the only one playing it anyways. So yeah, that is it. So again, if anybody happens to know what kind of search term I should use for this, that would be awesome if you could let me know in the description, because, or down in the comments, because I just don't know what search term to use. Because that is just weird. So anyway, yeah. So that's the recent update on the cabinet. I don't know if I'll take out the ashtray or not, or leave it in there. I mean, like again, it's only for me, so it doesn't really matter. And I do have another slim cabinet I'm putting together for MAME. I have an HP mini PC that's just about set up and ready to put into the cabinet, but I want to get the cabinet all the holes drilled and painted first. That will come in the next video. Alright, till next time, take care.